for chiming in. We are live with y'all, baby. We are live. That's your host over there, Mr. MP80, baby.
And that's your host right there, Mr. GPG.
And welcome to
Our take on sports.
on this podcast, man. We keep you in tune with all the latest information that's going on in the sports world. We never waste no time. We dive right in. That's what we do on this show, and that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. And we're gonna start off the show, nephew, talking about this fight that they announced today, man. They announced this fight, man. Mr. J. Paul. Mr.
Mm.
J. Paul has signed to fight Gervonta Tank Davis coming up November 14th, man. What is going on, man? That seemed like a David and Goliath mismatch, man. What you think of that fight, man? You think that should be happening?
I mean, I guess it just goes to show you what the boxing committee feels about Jake Paul. I mean, nobody's taking him really seriously because, I mean, what's going on? I mean, I feel like, truly, though, I feel like Tank maybe could take him. That's just what I think.
I mean, ain't nobody taking him serious because of the fighters that he's fought before. But how serious are they gonna take him? Like he's outweighing this dude by 60 pounds, man. This dude
Mhm.
fought. He's a cruiserweight, almost heavyweight, 199 pounds. He fought his last fight. He came in. He was 199.4 when he fought Chavez, man.
Mm.
The last weight that Tank fought at, he fought that boy Leon Roach, man. He came in at 133.8, man. Come on, man. That's a mismatch if I've ever heard one. The last time we seen something like this, Floyd was fighting his brother. You know what I'm saying? And we saw how that ended out. There was no winner in that fight. Come on, man. Should this even be happening? Why is he avoiding Anthony Joshua? That's what everybody should be trying to talk about,
Now
man.
that's
Anthony
the
Joshua.
that's the question. That's the question. That's the
Yeah.
question. What everybody should be asking. Why are you avoiding the real match?
Yeah, man.
'Cause
I mean, beating up on this little dude, no disrespect to Tank, because like you said, Tank is a fighter now. Tank might give him some problems, but to be honest with you, man, there's too much of a weight differential, in my opinion, for Tank to win the fight. I mean,
I feel
I
like
know they.
they'll draw even. I feel like he got enough to make him draw even because he does have a boxing technique that you know can draw some points. So if he do what he's supposed to do, stay in and out, I believe he has enough to make it be a draw. I really do. And
I
who
mean,
and but at the end of the day though, this is the question. Who even if Jake Paul win who's gonna look who win or lose the most with this battle? Who win or lose the most with this battle?
I just don't see how Jake Paul even benefits. Be honest with you, I don't see how he gains any more notoriety because he's not. He's fighting. Yeah, okay, he's fighting a professional fighter. That's what everybody said they wanted him to do. But don't fight no dude that's 60 pounds lighter than you. I mean, that's
That's
not
the
what
point.
we're talking
So
about, man.
so winning or losing, Jake ain't gonna he doesn't win or lose in this
No,
matchup.
no,
So
not.
that's the thing. I mean, Tank actually win in this matchup. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you take this match?
See, I don't understand that either. I mean, Tank should be trying to. I thought there was going to be a rematch between him and Leon Roach the way that last fight ended up, but to take this fight to me it just says one thing: Tank going for the money, and I don't blame you. I mean, Jake Promotions, his rising. You know what I'm saying? What he's doing to the boxing world, it is rising. You know what I'm saying? It's money to be made when you fight Jake Paul, even when you in association with him. That's why Mike Tyson fought him. It was all
Right.
about the. Everybody knows that. You know what I mean? But Tank don't need that. He's a world champion at his weight class. He should become. I don't understand why he's doing it. It ain't like he need the money. That's why I was tripping, wondering why he was even taking this fight from the beginning. Man. I was talking to my dude. I'm like, dude, man. They said it's scheduled for him to fight Anthony Joshua, but the fight was never going to happen in 2025. So that's what you tell the boxing world. Okay, well, I'm gonna fight him, but I'm gonna wait till he gets a little older or he loses or something like that. Come on, MP man, what you think, dog?
I mean, that sounds like the history of boxing. I mean, we don't watch that before. I mean, then that Holyfield did the same thing. He waited for Mike Tyson to get old and rusty, go to prison for him to fight him. So I mean, to me, it sounds just like the history of boxing.
That was a whole different situation, man.
Man, I mean, that's the history of boxing. What real champ or stand up dude really goes against the real dude in their prime? We haven't seen that in a long time.
No, no. That's why everybody is starting to, you know what I'm saying, get back with the UFC because Dana White is the guy that's actually making them fights over there, man. He's making the fights that everybody want to see. Jake Paul fighting a guy right now that is a professional fighter, man. But come on, man. 60 pounds lighter, man. 199 is what you fought at your last fight. What you gonna lose? 30 pounds? You still gonna be at 160? I mean, what is Tank gonna gain? 20 pounds? You're gonna be at one. It's not, it's just not. I'm gonna watch it just like everybody else is gonna watch it. But are you really gonna? What? I don't know. I
I
don't know.
mean, I'm gonna watch it too, and we're gonna talk about it.
Of
We're gonna
course,
talk about it.
we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about all the fights. You know, especially this fight that's coming up, man. Because Mr. Terrence Crawford is fighting your boy Canelo September 13th, man. September 13th. Everybody is going down, man. It's going down. I want
Definitely
to know
going
what the
down.
world thinks right now. Who gonna win that fight?
That's gonna be a big fight. I mean, I I don't know, man. I don't know. Give me your take first. Give me your take first, because to me, that's an even matchup.
Yeah, it's an even matchup, man, and you can't take nothing away from either fighter. I mean, come on, man. Canelo is that dude, man. I mean, he did end up taking that last loss, you know what I'm saying, which gave him two losses. The first one was to Floyd, but everybody know Canelo is that dude, man. But with that being said, ain't no way in the world I'm going against Terrence Crawford, bruh. Ain't no way in the world I'm going against TC, man. TC gonna go up in there, he gonna put that work in, you know what I'm saying? And until I see somebody actually beat this boy, Terrence Crawford is my fighter, bro. Straight up.
I like Terrence Crawford too. I mean, I mean, yo, Terrence Crawford is that guy. I ain't gonna lie, but Camelo, man, it's kind of hard if I'm putting my money on it. But you know, if I had to right now put a bet on it, Crawford, I would go Crawford. So I wouldn't even go against you on that one, because Crawford, man, he don't show me enough, man. He don't, he got them bricks in them hands. So I got to go with you on that, Mister GPG.
I listened to a story, MP. I listened to a story, dog. And I was listening to his mama. And his mama, man, such a lovely lady, man. She was talking, man. She was saying, man, when he was a younger boy, I used to go up the street, you know what I'm saying? I used to try to pay guys up the street to come down here and, whoop them and discipline them because, there was no father figure or whatever the case in the crib. And she couldn't even find nobody come up the street and put hands on her son
Oh
because he was
man.
whooping everybody, man. I mean, come on, man. I mean, this dude has whooped everybody up on the block coming up in his life, and he's whooped everybody in the ring. And I ain't seen nobody even come close to beating him, man. I haven't, man. And I just don't think it's gonna happen September 13th. That is my sister's birthday. We're gonna turn up that night too.
Mm-hmm.
That fight, boy. Straight.
Mm-hmm. And watch, yeah. So we're gonna definitely see how that matchup come out to see. Yeah, I see some people saying Canelo does have the size and experience of fighting the bigger guys than he do. So you
Look,
know,
look, don't get me wrong, man. Look, I'm not here to disrespect Canelo, and I ain't here to take nothing away from Mr. Canelo Alvarez. That dude is a fighter, man. And he's been doing it for a number of years. But my money's just on Bud. Now, anybody that, want to disagree, please keep chiming in and saying what you're saying and all that stuff. But yeah, that's just the route that I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Bud, man. And we'll see what happens September 13th, man. You know what I'm saying? But we will keep it moving, man. We will keep it moving because we got some other sports that we're gonna dive into, man. We ain't gonna forget
hmm
the ladies, man. We can't forget about the ladies, man. The WNBA, man. Them girls putting that work in, bro. You know what I'm
yep,
saying?
yep.
They putting that work in, MP, man. And the standings, man, I'm gonna run them off real quick, and you can tell me what you think about these teams, man. The WNBA standings goes as follows: the Minnesota Lynx rolling in at the number one seed. They got a 28-6 record right now, and the New York Liberty right behind them with the number two seed at 22-13. But the Atlanta Dream, your Atlanta Dream, they putting their work down there, man. Them girls, Alicia Gray and the rest of them, Brittany Griner, they doing it. They had a 22-13 record too. But the Phoenix Mercury, we right behind them. We had 21-13, man. AT, Alyssa Thomas, and them girls, they out here putting that work in. The Actually, I heard this too. This is the most wins that the Phoenix Mercury has had. You know what I'm saying, in a few years. You know what I'm saying. So congrats
Really?
to them girls, man. You know, Tarasi was here for a while. You know, and they put
Yeah.
up, but they had been subpar the last few years. 21 wins right now, still got some games. You know, they putting up some work. You know, the Las Vegas Aces, man. Ugh, never count out them girls, MP.
Right. Right.
And Asia, they putting in that work, 22 and 14. The Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever, 19 and 16. And they doing that without Caitlin Clark, man.
Hmm.
Caitlin Clark, man, she has been missed a lot of time this year, man. We're gonna get into that one. The Golden State Valkyries, the new expansion team, man, they coming in at an 18 and 17 record. I've seen them too. They don't won a few games. And the Seattle Storm, they right there at that 500 with an 18 and 18 record. That's the WNBA standing right now. The season is starting to wind down. What you think, MP? What you
I
think?
mean, like always, I believe that it's a great thing. It's winding down like it should. My thing, I'm looking at the Atlanta Dream. I'm excited about them. Making some noise the way they making it. But them Aces always scares me. They scared me last season. They scaring me this season. So but Caitlin Clark, that's a big thing. Fever handling business without her. How many games has she missed?
Caitlyn has missed. She's been out for over a month, bro. Caitlyn's missed about a little over a month, man. She's had a number of injuries, man. She's had the now she's got the left ankle bruise on the left ankle. She's had a right groin injury. She's had a left groin injury. She's had a left quad injury. She's only played 13 games this year.
Oh wow.
Man. That's what it is. I'm saying, and the Indiana Fever still putting in that work, though, man. I mean, what they still right there at a 19 and 16 record. I mean, and they're doing most of that without Caitlin. You got to give it up for that coaching staff, man. What they were able to do, man. And Aaliyah Boston still being
Mm.
take control the middle of that paint, man. That girl putting in work too, man. So it's gonna be nice to see who come down the stretch, man. But I hear you talking about that Atlanta Dream Team. I
Yeah,
hear
yeah, yeah.
I hear
I mean, I definitely feel they can be better. I have my ups with Brittany Griner, but for the most part, what I'm saying, they hanging in there. So hopefully down the stretch, they continue to elevate. So I'm excited to see, like I said, what they do. What I'm saying, but who knows? Who knows? You know how these Atlanta teams is. I mean,
you know. Is more hard more than I do. I know what they're accustomed to doing, you know what I'm saying? And and they they tend to fall apart, at the end of the year. We don't know what's gonna happen this year. Them girls is hooping right now, man.
Hmm.
Watched
Hmm.
the other night, man. They were playing the Aces, man, and it was a good battle, man. That was one of the best games I've seen of the year, man. They was holding Asia down a little bit. But Atlanta looked like a good team, man. But Minnesota, man, don't discount what them girls is doing over there. But I did watch the New York Liberty beat them girls the other night. And
Okay.
this without Brianna Stewart. Now, I just watched one of the guys just chime in talking about Stewart is my favorite woman player.
Yep. You see it?
Yo, Brianna Stewart that girl is something, yo. And when she comes back to that team, man, the way Jocko Jones is doing it, man, and the way that everybody know what Sabrina can do. Sabrina out there, she's shooting threes, lights out, man. The New York Liberty, they still gonna be there. Uh,
Yeah.
Minnesota gonna be there, but I'm liking what Phoenix is doing too, man. Don't get me wrong. I like what
Mm.
Elizabeth Thomas and them out there doing, man. I'm hoping that they're able to put it together a little bit tighter, man. Offensively, they struggle a little bit every now and then. The defense is always tight. AT is always that triple threat, uh,
Hmm.
that triple double threat. You know what I'm saying? That the WNBA got to watch out for. She's strong in the middle and she can push the rock. You know what I'm saying? She got assists and she gonna always be on the boards. I'm seeing what the Phoenix Mercury gonna do, man. I'm hoping we can make some noise.
Man, if you had to pick right now, if you had to pick right now, who would you pick to win it all?
Just depends on the injuries. If I had to pick right now, I probably have to go with the Minnesota Lynx. Courtney Williams and them girls, man, and everything that they doing over there. Just because of the health issues, man. I'm concerned with the health issues. I don't believe the New York can win. You know what I'm saying? The championship without Brianna.
I
Uh,
believe that too. Yeah.
I don't believe that Indiana's gonna go too far. I think they need healthy Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? To make some noise, to make some noise, to be able to stretch the defense. So
Yeah.
I'm probably looking at Minnesota come on out right now, man. They look like they're the healthiest, even though I did just read a little bit about one of their stars getting banged up a little bit. So just depends on health, man. You know what I'm saying? Your best ability is your availability, and that's gonna always be number one.
Yeah. 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 You're right. You're right. I'm with you on that one, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, and Caitlin missing a lot. You know, that coach Stephanie White over there, man, she said she hopes to get her back, by the end of the regular season,
Mm.
but who knows, man? Like I said, she's only played 13 games this year. And I watched a couple games when she did play, and she wasn't playing that great. You know what I mean? She was struggling this year. You know what I mean? She's struggling. So we'll see what happens with Caitlin, man. But we will move on, man, because there is another sport that's jumping off, MP. We can't forget about our baseball lovers out there, man.
That's right. That's right.
Come on now. We still got to give it up for the baseball, man. We got, like I said, this is our take on sports, man. We talk all sports over here,
All
bro.
sports. All
We talk
sports.
sports, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna run it down for you real quick on uh who's leading, you know what I'm saying, the American League East, the Central, and the West. American League East right now. Toronto Blue Jays got a 74-54 record. The New York Yankees are right behind them though with a 68-57 record. Okay, and you gotta watch out for the Boston Red Sox, who got the exact same number of wins, 68 wins, but they got a 58 losses. So they're only a half a game back in the loss column, man. In the American League East, that's gonna be tight over there. You know what I mean? We'll see if they can hold on. American League Central, the Detroit Tigers got a 76-53 record. Man, they ain't really being threatened right now, MP. They ain't really being threatened by nobody in their division right now, man. So, to no disrespect to them other teams, but we'll see y'all next year for the most. American League West, man. Houston Astros, they doing their thing over there in the West. 69 wins, 58 losses, man. But they holding it down, man. They holding it down. Um, they gonna be probably the division champs over there. So we'll see them in the playoffs. We will move on, man, because the National League over there is representing two now. The National League East. You got the Philadelphia Phillies over there with a 74-53 record. They hold it down. They're the number one seed over there in that Eastern division. But the New York Mets are right behind them with a 67-59 record. So a little bit of a gap right there. If the Phillies keep winning, they should, hold on and win that division. But the Mets are so up and down, up and
Yep.
down
Yep. Yep.
know about them. Juan Soto's here, Juan Soto's there. You know what I'm saying? You just never know with the New York Mets. The National League Central. Now that's the interesting division in baseball, in my opinion, man, because the Milwaukee Brewers, who was on what the hottest team
That,
in
yeah.
baseball.
They was on fire.
What we talk about, MP? I called you and we was like, man, are
They was
you
on fire.
Milwaukee
Mm-hmm.
doing, man? 14 games in a row before that streak was snapped. Couple
Yep.
days, man. 79-47 record. That's what the Milwaukee Brewers are doing. The Chicago Cubs are right behind them, though. And the Chicago Cubs, gotta give it up, man. Look, got me calling these boys the Chicago Cubs. I used to call them the Chicago Scrubs, MP.
Uh
That's
oh.
what I'm for them. The
Look at
Chicago
you
Scrubs,
giving them a name now. Uh
man.
oh.
Choice
Uh
put
oh.
their name, MP.
Uh oh.
Doing. Look what they doing. They 72-54. They
They
72 and
balling. They
54.
balling. That's what they doing.
Man,
They
look,
balling.
I'm not gonna hate on them no more, man. Okay, Chicago Cubs, they playing ball. We'll see if they can end up catching them Brewers though. Like I said, the Brew Crew, they hot, man. So maybe they're gonna have to try to fight for a wild card spot. We'll see how that all unfolds. All right, but the National League West. Now, while over here in the Wild West, baby, you know what I'm saying? The LA Dodgers, they running things with a 72-54 record. That's what they doing over there. Right behind them is them San Diego Padres. They only a couple games back, MP, with a 70-56 record. Do you think that them Dodgers gonna be able to hold them Padres off? What you think,
I
dog?
mean, the Dodgers are the Dodgers. Yes, I feel like they'll be able to hold them off as long as no injuries, come about. But them Dodgers stay hot. We know from last season, neither one of us betted against the Dodgers. So yeah, I believe the Dodgers has what it take to continue doing what they're doing going down the stretch. They got a lot of veteran players on that team that know how to handle business going for the hunt to October.
Yeah, You know how I am, man. You know I'm not finna disagree with you right now, man. I've been a Dodger fan. I ain't finna jump off that bandwagon. I mean, I understand what Manny Machado and them boys is out here doing in San Diego, and everything, and the rest of them cats. And it's always a battle when they play each other too, man. But to me, my favorite player, it ain't Shohei. My favorite player is Mookie Betts, man. And Mookie Betts is that dude, man. And he played for the Dodgers. He put in that work. He's that all-star. That's my guy, man. So I'm gonna keep riding with them LA Dodgers, man. That's what I'm gonna do, man. Straight up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that-
I dig it.
yeah, so that's what's going on right now in the baseball world, man. Tell them about that little preseason football, MP.
Oh man, we wanted to jump in on that Joe Burrow. Let's talk about Joe Burrow playing. What you say? What, a whole half of a preseason game? What's going on with that? You think that something have to do with last season, or just building his confidence, or something they seeing at practice? Because we that's something that we just don't see a whole starter playing 2 quarters. What's going on with that?
Man, you asking a question, man, and everybody asking, man, why is Joe Burrow in the game at this stage right now in a preseason game? Taking sacks, running around back, what I'm saying, losing yardage, getting slammed in the ground, taking unnecessary hits. Then when they ain't got Jamar Chase or
Yeah.
Higgins out there on the field, man, I don't know, man. Maybe they think that maybe they think that they're gonna have to score 40 a game, what I'm saying, to win. And Joe Burrow's gonna have to rely on these other weapons, like that other brother that was making them plays in the back of the end zone. Maybe he think he gonna have to rely on him because the defense is so bad.
I
The
mean,
defense is
eh,
terrible.
but if you gonna have to rely on your arm, then why are you out there risking your arm in the preseason? This game doesn't even matter.
I know. Personally, personally, if I'm when T Higgins and Chase goes out, so does Joe Burrow.
Correct.
So does the offensive line. It's all together. I don't understand why you even take those cats out and leave him in. Like I said, it has to be because he wants to build a rapport with the third and the fourth string receivers. You know what I'm saying? Just in case he needs them through the regular season. But this ain't the time to be trying to do that right now. Do that in practice, man. Don't be
That's what I
doing
was about to
that.
say. Yeah, they do practice
Yeah,
scrimmages all the time. So
yeah,
usually they scrimmaging the team they gonna play in the preseason. So if it's like
yeah.
that, then you can do all that in scrimmage. I mean, we just looked at your boy just hurt his wrist over there in Baltimore playing in the preseason.
Yeah, man. Lamar Jackson, man. They say he's gonna be all right, but you know what I'm saying. They could also be lying. They don't want to let them know what what I'm saying. Let everybody know what really is going.
Mm. And then another thing before we end this, we got to get on this Matt Stafford over there in L.A. I mean, what's going on with him? Like they holding him like McCaffrey last year. He's okay. He gonna start, and then week one come, he don't start. Week two come, he don't start, and then all of a sudden his whole season is done. Well, I mean, what's going on with this back situation with Stafford? I mean, we hadn't seen anything with him over there in L.A.
Man, I don't. You know what? I don't really know. I believe that this dude is more hurt than they letting on, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe, man. I mean, this dude ain't took no reps. He ain't did no work. I mean, come on, man. The season starts here in a couple what less than 3 weeks. The
Mm-hmm.
starting, and this dude ain't put in no kind of work, man. You just brought in Devontae Adams over there to go along with Puka Nakua, and your quarterback, and you ain't build no kind of chemistry in camp and in practice and in preseason games. I don't know what's going on, man. I believe Matthew Stafford is hurt more than they believe what they're letting on. I believe that the Rams, without Matthew Stafford, are going to be in big trouble because everybody knows their backup is Jimmy G, and Jimmy G is not going to be able to get that team where they need to be at. There's no way. We all know that. Now, no disrespect to Jimmy G. Jimmy G done beat my team, you know what I'm saying, when he played and when he was a starter. Don't get me wrong. Jimmy G is in the league and he can play. But everybody knows that Jimmy G is only going to take you so far. They brought in Matthew Stafford for that reason why they traded Goff a few years ago, MP. They brought him in to bring that Super Bowl. They won that Super Bowl. They would have never won it without Stafford. Okay. Now that he's hurt and now that he's sitting on the sideline nursing his back injury and don't nobody know when he's coming back. And you know what I'm saying? Doctors talking about, oh, we expect him to be all right by week 1. Please. I'm concerned. If I'm the Rams, I'm concerned. If I'm one of the receivers, I'm concerned. If I'm that head coach, I'm concerned. If I'm on that defense, I'm concerned. Everybody in that building should be concerned. That's where I'm at.
And if you're a fantasy manager, do not draft anybody on the Rams
Come on,
because
man.
you will be concerned.
Straight up, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't practiced. He ain't did nothing all season, all preseason, all off season. Excuse me. He ain't did nothing. So what do you expect you gonna get from Matthew Stafford? You expect this dude just get out there on the field, man, pick it up, like you know what I'm saying, like it's nothing? Personally, I think it's messed up, and he's got a back injury. Injuries suck. We all know that. You got a healthy Aaron Rodgers over there playing with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he just refused to play preseason games. He just refused to play, yo. He just like, man, please, I'm Aaron Rodgers, man. We're gonna figure it out once I get out there week 1. We're gonna be just fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You did that, and then all of a sudden you tore your Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying, man. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, man. If you hurt, you can't be out there like Matthew Stafford, man. Hey, I just wish the organization would be honest about it.
All right, man, I agree with you. You know how that is. They be holding it and holding and holding information to the last minute until they don't have to keep from getting fined. So we'll
Come on,
see how it play out.
no
We'll
doubt.
definitely see how it play out, man. But man, listen, this is our first just take run through on being going live. We officially will be live on the 31st at 10 a.m. We appreciate everybody that chimed in today, man. Just checking out how we running it. And we're gonna see how we can upgrade it. We love y'all, man. We appreciate the feedback. We see all the comments, we see all the haze, and we saw everybody that gave us the thumbs up, man. We love it, man. Listen,
All right, take our
continue
sports, man.
doing. Hey, our take on sports. We're gonna continue giving you our take on sports. Until then, man. That's my co-host, y'all host, Mr. GPG,
And that's your host right there, Mr. MP80 Baby.
and this is
Our take on sports.
man. We love y'all.
All
Next
right.
time.
Peace.